made something wrong to do. Um, I did something wrong and I've made something bad, or I mean something wrong. That Jijag is pretty much still good for Endless, but because I don't like it because of the resistance, okay? So Bombas Jijag can still kill Void Apex. Well, technically, because I keep on focusing on the silence because I did squad, duo, and trio, and they spam bottom pass G-Jug to them, and they did actually nothing. He only deals 1.5 DPS for 99% resistance, and um, okay, okay. So the G-Jug is pretty much still good, but I'm still doing a same strategy on Endless using XWM, Slammer, G-Mine Warship, and Helicopter. But I will place G-Jug for the last wave because I didn't have enough DPS and enough room for XWM because of the Nightmare Void. Nightmare Void is pretty much the annoying part to kill him. Uh, I was trying to slow down Void Apex and I tried it again and didn't and still didn't work. But I keep on trying to kill him for a couple hours and then it's still not work because I keep on trying. And I use some calculators to calculate on how much DPS for the resistance. And spamming G-Jugs is pretty much good, but I don't have enough time to think of what exactly I'm supposed to do. But it's still actually not bad. But it's still kind of not worth to get G-Jug because it has the same DPS. Or you can use Golden Ranger for more DPS. But I think it's pretty much low. Or a little things. It's just a little bit DPS for Golden Ranger, but it still works. It still works for Golden Ranger. It still works for Golden Ranger. But it is enough to kill Void Apex. But I was admit wrong for G-Jug. Pretty much it has more better placement than XWM. And didn't think of that too. But I still hate for it. But I'm still right for the resistance. I'm not going to place G-Jug for all the ways because yeah, a lot of resistance enemies of higher things will casually get through the defense. I'm still gonna spam a lot, but not enough though. And it took like full hours, or I mean almost full days to complete beating Void Apex. It's very much annoying to keep trying and trying again. And it's still pretty much bad for G-Jug. Still pretty much bad for G-Jug. Top pass on G-Ranger is the best way to get because it has more DPS. I mean, it focus on DPS. I mean, okay, let me just get straight to it. G Ranger focus on ignore laser resistance and has a good DPS and better range and better speed of reload time. But on the bottom path, focus on stuns and some other things, supports. But yeah, just to be clear, is G Ranger and G Golden G. Okay, Golden Ranger and Golden Juggernaut top path of them is still pretty much good. But on the bottom path still can kill Void Apex pretty much faster. So I will focus on the DPS for Golden Juggernaut when I reach wave 200. And the other thing is that I will have to focus. I will keep focusing placing Worship Pack because Void Apex and 2 Apex Predators is keep killing my Worship. And Void is pretty much the annoying part. I don't like the normal Void, but I like the Nightmare Void because normal Void doesn't have a big soundtrack and best music. But Nightmare is pretty good, but it's still pretty much annoying. But the soundtrack is pretty much good, and I'm not very much angry about that. And yeah. Okay, so there's a new leak for the new UI. There's going to be new UI towers, new UI crates, new UI emotes, and other stuff. You can click the towers when the update drops because there's going to be two different types of inventory UI. There's going to be the search UI, and the old is just scrolling past the towers you need, and yeah, it's much annoying. And the next one is the power up UI. The power up UI is if you try to buy, then you have to confirm because John said everyone keeps spamming. Everybody just keep clicking the buying power up. But now John has actually made that for other players to look at it. If you try to buy it, you have to confirm to buy. Like, it's not that much of a issue or a hard thing. Like, you have to choose. If you want to buy, you have to buy, or you have to look and click some other stuff or anything else. Okay, so the next one is the Freight UI. Freight UI is where you look if you've got the skins. Like if you got the skins, if you look at the UI crates, it means you have got the skins. And when you got the skins that you've collected, it will get a check mark for that, so you won't forget or know that you have to spend a lot of time to buy a lot of skins. Because people do that all the time. Getting skins and switching them to... Okay, final. Okay, Plague Doctor. Okay, Plague Doctor. Okay, so the new event towers will be coming out, but the two new towers is pretty much one of the OP and one is for the bait. One is the Scarecrow. Pretty much it doesn't do anything because it just stands there. It will give you the bait. It will bait every single bosses. Like it's just spam. Like yeah, it's not going to be expensive because it doesn't do anything. Just be baiting bosses. Like yeah, you completely good to go to beat expert by using bait Scarecrow. And the other tower is the flame one. The flamethrower tower. But I think it is going to have a ignore fire resistance because we don't have a ignore fire resistance tower because they keep on focusing DPS. Like if you need 5 towers that you need to counter their enemies, yeah, you're going to need ignore resistance. You need ignore resistance to counter their resistance, and they will focus on the DPS. The flamethrower tower will have a much more DPS than the Z. Yeah, and it's going to be having one pass. But I like the 2 pass. So the 1 pass makes like pretty much silence. Yeah, you make silence because it has only 1 pass. 2 pass is pretty much chill and gives you the focus on the DPS and the ignore things and supports that you need to focus. But the fire, I'm going to call Pyro Tower because it has a flamethrower. If you know the TF2, the Team Fortress, yeah, there's going to be Pyro Tower. Yeah, the Pyro Tower. But in other things, it's going to name it Pyromancer. I don't know if that's going to be renamed by Pyromancer, but just Pyro Tower, okay? Just Pyro. If it says Pyromancer, where's the spawner? It should have a spawner, like the Necromancer. Mancer has a name, which means has a ability to spawn other towers. I mean, spawn other units. If it says Pyromancer, that's pretty much enraged thing to known and doesn't have the ability to summon. But I think it's pretty much going to be, I don't know, boring because it will have the summoner. And I think the burning effects will have the same burning effects in seconds on the bottom pass G Mind layer. It will have the same effect and it will have the same DPS burn and the 10-second cooldown. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, so got a lot of things to focus. the Nightmare mode will release after the Halloween event, or some other stuff. Like, I don't know when the Nightmare mode release. I don't know when the Nightmare mode release. It's been a long time since we haven't played Nightmare. Like, where's the Nightmare? John just leaked the Nightmare mode, enemies, maps, and skits. And now it's focused on the events. Like, Nightmare mode, is Nightmare mode that long to update, or is it just taking too long to focus on the events? Like, I'm not blaming the developers to take longer, but everybody is peaking for the Nightmare mode. They are peaking for the Nightmare mode enemies and the boss. Like MK3, where's the MK3? It's going to release on Nightmare mode. Like, they're going to figure out and wait for a long time. Okay, so I am 5 days away for the gameplay. I've been waiting for a long time, like, to update the game, to update every game. I've been waiting for a long time, or everybody is waiting for a long time to update the TDX. Only TDX players know. So it's going to take very much long time to wait the game or the Nightmare. It's going to take a long time to wait a lot, and sitting, waiting, watching trailers, leaks, been a month, been a year, been a week, been an hour, waiting for something has been excitement for everybody wants to. But it takes a long time for it to update. And people going crazy for waiting in the new tower, in the unreleased tower. And John has forgotten one tower, the mystery tower. If you saw in the trailer leaks on the official trailer, on the first time that has, they never trailered for the gameplay or the games to release. It has been a long time that the mystery tower has not been added. Everybody said it is the mystery tower, but it's not actually the real name. We've got some other towers that has been on release. The Refractor, Behemoth, War Machine. I think I should call it the War Machine. Or War Mech. Yeah. We have 4 or 5 unreleased towers. The Behemoth, the Refractor, the War Mech, the Plane Bomber or the Hangar, and the Mystery Tower. It's been a long time. Hasn't been released. Like, we are very curious what the other towers, but patient is always the key. You have to be patient to know what they are going to be. Like, don't need to release all the towers, just need to play, wait, and just focus on what you grind and what you test on this game. Myth, busted, true, false, and other some sort of and lores about something like yeah, it's just a lot of things to know their potential or their life has been on. Like there's so many lores on TDX and some other stuff that wants you to play. And the power-ups is making you grind endless. Just focus on the power-ups that you need or wanted, or thinking how much you need. Just don't think about the unreleased towers, unreleased skins, unreleased maps, and the nightmare mode. I think there's going to be another mode for that. And I've been waiting for and I can't wait for the Endless to be updated. I like the Endless game and I've grinded a lot. Grinding from friends. I mean, you have been grinding for yourself, grinding duo, with your friends, trio, and squad. Like, you have been playing a long time. Like, it's always the thing you need to think. Not the thing you want to know. The one you wanted to release or wanted to excitement your life and play the gameplay. I'm talking about the unreleased towers, the unreleased maps, the nightmare mode, or the unreleased skin. If you know what I'm talking about, the unreleased skins, will you know what I'm talking about? And don't you dare think about what you're doing. Pretty much, one of the other YouTuber is pretty much freaky and yeah. One of the other YouTubers is getting freaky, simping, and yeah, I forgot the name. I forgot his name and the YouTube name of it. I was focusing watching leaks and some other stuff. Like, I am watching to know what they're capable of, the enemies are, what their true potential, and getting to know how to beat them, and the price cost or battle pass or to reward for the unreleased towers of the event. And I haven't got the Cryo Ranger since I played on the January 1st. I got the wrong pass. I've played TDX January 1st or January 4th. Yeah, January 1st is where I played TDX. And pretty much I was kind of noob of what I'm doing. Like, every time I play, it's something that I've learned how to win. And it's getting pretty much boring by solo. It's pretty much fun by playing squad, trio or duo with your friends or some other random players. It gets lonely by playing solo. Someone gets used to be lonely, and that's a depression. Someone has a depression being lonely. Like, I'm not even trying to I don't got problems for that, but it is the truth. They get depression when they get used to being lonely. But it's kind of sad when you are playing alone and depressed. Well, you don't know when someone is being that. If you want to play Endless, you can just do trio, duo, or squad. Talk to other friends or talk what they have seen, leaks, watch, or any other stuff. Like, yeah. So you can make friends for that. Like, I've been doing that for a long time. If you saw one of my videos, talking one of the friends played and talking about what they are doing. Like, I've tell one of the players or some of the players the leaks for Awakened Apex, Awakened MK2, Dreadnought, Valkyrie, or the Whisper, the Howling, aka the Wendigo, and some other things that has been not said anything to John. I mean, said anything for by John. Like, I've made that up. Like okay, so I've told one of my friends of the fake info for John has been said about their attacks, their resistance, and their other things. Like, okay, so let me just get this straight. I've told one of my friends about their attacks. For example, I started with the Dreadnought, saying about 3 different types of attacks because they have a different weapons. Dreadnought has 3 variants: the rocket pods, the minigunner, and the third one, which is the flamethrower. And that's the true thing, but the info about is the attack. I've told them about their attacks, which is the fake ones. I already know what they're going to do, like the Dreadnoughts, and I already know how to counter their attacks. So I need a lot of baits, because the first one will arrive. The first Dreadnought will arrive will be the rocket pods, which is, I named it the Rocket Barrage. I named it the Rocket Barrage because it has a pod of the rocket. And I told their effect things of what they are going to do. Of what they are trying to do. One of the main bosses is pretty much connects to the enemies, like the Tarbell's Reaper. From the Tarbell's that John has been collab from each game. One of the each game. And pretty much is not that of a hard choice or a hard thing to known about their attacks. Okay, so the first off is okay, so the second off is the minigunner. The Dreadnought minigunner. Too close. Okay, so the minigun Dreadnought will... I know it's gonna spam bullets while moving. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much annoying, just like a Ratidog that attacks while moving. And the other thing is pretty much basic. The next one is the Flamethrower Dreadnought. I call it the Flame Bot because it's a bot. Like, what do you expect? It's a bot. Anyways, so the Flame Bot will have the burning effects like the Golden Mine Layer. So I think that's going to be the event towers to get you a reward. Or it will give you the battle pass to get the event towers, just like the Zed and Commander. By the way, you can get GZ on the Endless. You have to get luck. You have to get luck for getting GZ. GZ is like a 0.1% chance, or a 1% chance, or 25% chance. Like, for example, I've got GZ on the 5th beating Void Apex, and or 4th beating Apex, that I got GZ from this Endless game. And I'm trying to grind the nuke, and which I got is the GZ. Here we go again. Calamity is pretty much the annoying part because he literally destroys warship, half of it, or the fourth of it. Like, yeah. And some of the chance will damage the XWM when you spam a lot towers, just like I am doing with the XWM, and spamming G-mines. I forgot how I place XWM because I was focusing warship damage. Okay, what? It took 10 tries or 4 tries to beat Void Apex. Or, I mean, 3rd try to beat Void Apex. Yeah, I've done it 3 times to beat Void Apex, and the only thing I am missing is the fucking Golden Juggernaut. Like what the? Like what the hell? So yeah, I've calculated the DPS on the resistance on how much it that damage on each second. Okay. I hate the red sky. I hate the red sky. Okay, I got a little bit more time to place every 32 worship. I mean, 32 worship. I've got more time to place 32 worship because it's going to be a lot of disaster. I don't need buff for any towers. Okay, so I don't need buff for Golden Juggernaut and the Golden Mine Layer because they still do much damage. Like yeah, you need a lot more damage than its self max. But it still do a lot more damage because you need a lot more placement to deal more DPS. Like you don't need more buff, you just need the DPS, more placement, and more to focus on how you beat any single bosses and single enemies to counter them. I don't think I need Cryo for this game mode because I don't need Cryo anymore because the Wave 171 2 Grumbles will die to the Worship and to G-Mine because it got more time to one of the enemies to boost them up to deal more splash damage. Because Resurrected John, if they speed boost the 2 Grumbles each time, they will get the damage. They will get splash damage of the G-Mine's damage. Yeah. 2 Grumbles will die within 10 or 15 G-Mine on each 13 or 14 mine place. Yeah. 14 times 1,500 damage is basically a lot more damage than the Golden Juggernaut and the fucking Zed, okay? Zed is pretty much helping for more DPS, which is the support spawner or the DPS spawner, which focus one of the DPS. So I'm going to use Hunkbuster Wave 130, so I don't need to focus to keep placing a lot more worship to focus one of the worship to kill the predators. Like I'm sick of tired of Apex spawning more predators, cryo predators, and hunters. It's basically much the annoying enemy part. It's called the humble eradicator. I mean the humble predators. Yeah, I called it the humble predator. And I just skipped the phase 2 on MKIC. It's pretty much a lot more DPS. So yeah, I'm tired of Apex Predator spawning a lot more predators because they keep focusing on each predators. Like basically when you are trying to kill Apex and your towers are set to first, your tower focus one of the first enemy, which is the predator, cryo predator, and when they are dead, they are focusing on the hunters. Like you have to stun it for 15 seconds and it will give you like 10 more seconds to deal more damage to Apex Predator. It will use 3 attacks to attack the warship or the towers, so get more time to kill him or more damage him. And my warship is dead because of MKIV, which I know their attack patterns, and pretty much I don't care. I don't care one of the top class warship because they are literally the bait of the bottom class warship, because it has the more HP and the bottom class focus on the more damage, which they both don't have the ignore explosive resistance. Like, what do you call about bottom class warship? It doesn't have an ignore explosive resistance. It's called rail warship. What's the ignore explosive resistance? Doesn't make any sense. Like, rail is the explosive, it's the opposite of the explosive. It's literally a laser, which is laser bomb, and that should have explosive ignore explosive resistance. And I know the warship will get buffed because it will have the passive ability on the back. John said it will have the missile. Yeah, these 5 of them. It will have 5 missile. It will have passive ability. And the more the DPS or the cost, the more damage it will take down one of the bosses and the enemies. More HP. Okay, so I don't need to use power-ups on Void Apex, and I'm going to use any power-ups on any bosses, except Pump Buster on Apex Predator. It's not, because I am tired of the freaking Apex Predators keep summoning Predators. But I don't need to stun Void Apex Predator because I know I'm going to win by soloing, using Golden Juggernaut for more DPS with the more smaller hitbox. Which basically the more DPS, the more the wins percentages. But I need to keep stunning him for longer time I need a lot of mines to keep 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 getting on each path. I mean, I need more G mine place because I need more explosive for every enemy. Okay, so you may be thinking why I'm going to use power-ups on Apex Wave 130. Why not just stun Void Apex on Wave 200? Well, the thing is, I don't use power-ups on the final wave because I'm going to use power-ups on Wave 130 because I'm tired placing G-Mine because Calamity, Wave 166, Wave 180, and Wave 191 will summon a freaking horde of Calamity Minion. I call them Calamity Minion because it pretty much fits for Calamity to spawn other enemies to attack the base. See, I call them Calamity Minion, which is collectible minions for Calamity. Because he is literally a demon. Which demon is the Demon King. Is the one who controls one of the other enemies. Like the Redacted, aka Mallory, which got sacrificed, and I don't care about that. And the adversary, which is the Wendigo. Wait, adversary? Yeah, adversary, which is the Wendigo, possessed by Calamity. And the last one is adversary. Adversary is where it's like the enemy of Guardian. It's like the Guardian enemy, which is like the versions of it, but it's running faster than the version itself. Global ability. And here comes the splash. Okay, I'm going to use the ability of G-Mine and Slammer when I stun Apex Predator, because it adds more time to stun him, which is pretty good. The stun duration is 1.5, which is 15 seconds plus 1.5 is 16.5, and G-Mine stun duration, which is 17.5 stun duration. And basically that's going to be pretty much enough to spam G-Mine's ability. I'm sick and tired of the chainsaw, which is called That was a close one. If I haven't used that, would have been like an over death sentence. Okay, cancel. I won't allow Apex Predator to spawn more, which is what I am exactly what I'm saying, to not allow it. Okay, okay, 5 G-Mine is dead. Okay, that's still pretty good. Okay, Predators are down, which left is Apex. And one of the helicopters is dead for the G-Mines. I'm sick of tired of Apex Predator with the fucking missile. And my helicopter is dead. I'm beginning to think of the version of Apex Predator, which is the Awakened Predator, is going to be more annoying than the original Apex itself, which is more gonna work a lot of times to think of it, how to defend one of the towers you need. I think I should bring a farm, but I don't need to bring a farm because it gives more a lot of money. But I need topaz for more HP. Like I could choose to remove one of the towers. There we go. Apex Predator is the most annoying thing to kill him. The Void version of him will not be annoying because it's a freaking slow predator, and it will give you more time, but you have to keep stunning him before you get the win. I need a lot of nukes. Because I need it for the night event, which is the chapter 1. I need a lot of nukes to kill each bosses. Rumble will be dead in about a few seconds. I don't need Tribuster anymore because spamming G-Mines on the bottom path will clearly destroy Rumble's HP just in about a second. It will destroy the Rumble's HP on. It will destroy Rumble's HP 10% of its health, so it gets more. It will get more time to kill one of them. but I need to stack them to kill them. Like, it takes a while to kill them because it will take a while to stun them because Resurrected John is the most annoying thing to buff Grumble to get 10 times the annoying part. But G-Mine will actually kill it. You need 35 or 35 plus, and that's 45 plus 1 is 6, 75, 950, 53 G-Mine will casually kill one of the Grumbles, and they will slow them down. And I think I have enough. G-Mine, so now I will place Golden Juggernaut, and that's enough for it to kill one of the enemies. But I'm sticking with Topaz Juggernaut because Topaz Juggernaut on the Asylum is pretty much the bad option to kill it, because you need a lot of Pierce to kill one of the hordes. Yeah, and I will be back. Just took some water. I took some water to hydrate. Yeah, that's what I mean. You need Pierce to kill the enemies right behind them. And you should stun them for a while. Goliath is the best enemy that John ever made, because Goliath gives you a lot more cash and gives you a lot more to regain the towers to place it back. Like, Goliath is the best way to get cash faster than the other and bosses, because it gives you a lot more cash. Okay, on wave 172, I will switch the bottom pass Juggernaut to, I will switch top pass Juggernaut to bottom pass Juggernaut to get more DPS, because Nightmare Void is the most annoying thing to kill him, because he keeps destroying one of the warships of his telepathic ability. Well, I think that's pretty much not a problem, because it gets a lot more worse than that. Okay, Golden Eradicator MKIV will coming out in about a second. minutes, which is the gold version is the most perfect thing to get because it gives you a lot more gold. I mean cash. It will give you a lot more cash if you deal more damage. Yeah. The gold bosses is very much the best way to get more cash because you need a lot more DPS to get more cash and a lot of things to get. Okay, wave 169 is pretty much my problem. I need to get. I need to stun it more to deal more damage. But on the other hand, we'll get more time to kill. I'm talking about the heavy zombie. So I don't need Cryobather, which is gets killed away to G-Line. It gets killed away from G-Line layer. Yeah, and gets more time to focus one of the towers. That's a run and dead. I was trying to look at the hammer. Is that very much loud? Okay, how about this? A little bit. Uh, okay, I can see that it's reaching for a higher thing, and if I max it loud, it will blow the eardrums. And all the volumes is up. Okay, five. Five is dead. Okay, it's six. It is six. if I put another worship parameter, it would have been already dead. And here comes the knife. And I'm going to fucking wait.